Mexican Americans love their nanas and their nonos and their ninas and their ninos. Nanu nanu nina no no.
Hey, what's up? Welcome to my backyard. It's your favorite cook, Kirby. Today we're gonna be going back into memory lane, a childhood meal that my grandma used to make. She would make this for breakfast, and when I was young I didn't like it, but growing up and as I got older I kind of understood the flavors, and it ended up growing on me. We're gonna be making tacos de chicharron y nopal. Now, a little Spanish lesson is basically pork rind and cactus tacos. Chicharron is pork rinds, nopal is cactus. Now, it's crazy because I could vividly remember my grandma going to the backyard, cutting off a piece of the cactus, and coming inside and just taking out the thorns and cutting it up and making breakfast. So no further ado, let's get down into the recipe so I can show you how to make it. So we're gonna start off with a little bit of oil. Now, this isn't fresh cactus out of my backyard. I actually bought this at the store, but yeah, I had to dethorn it and cut it up and everything. So we're just gonna go ahead and season that with a little bit of salt and pepper. Now, the perfect way to cook nopales is just to let it cook. Cover it, and you wanna make sure that it's not slimy. You want it tender, and you wanna cook out some of that moisture. Now, I better start cooking these pork rinds, because if not, I'm gonna keep eating them. So all we're gonna be doing is just rehydrating them. I'm gonna put down a little bit of chicken broth and a hot sauce, tomato-based hot sauce called El Pato sauce. Really good flavor, and all we're doing is just rehydrating these pork rinds. As you can see here, I'm hitting it with some of that chicken broth. Yeah, it looks like a mess, but trust me, once you get these things to absorb all that liquid, they come out fantastic. Now, me, personal preference, I go a little heavy on that El Pato sauce because it's got good flavor and I like the heat. You know, if you put enough of that sauce on there, you don't have to add any other salsa on there. So it gives you a nice spicy chicharron, but you can hold back just a little bit, or if you don't want spicy, you can just use tomato sauce. Now we're gonna go back to our cactus and give that a little stir. You know, you wanna cook it evenly, so just go ahead and toss it around. And now what you want to do is you want to hit it with a little bit more water right underneath that lid so that we can keep some of that steam in there. Me personally, I like my chicharrones a little undercooked. I don't want them super soggy. I like to have a little bite to them. You know, some people love them super soggy and you just like basically just bite through it like nothing. But I like that little bite. So once you get to about right there, we're gonna go ahead and marry everything together. Mix that cactus and that pork rind together. Now, I can't do taco de chicharron without having some fresh smashed beans. Now, I did these beans a little earlier, but yeah, you know, I had these already pretty much prepared for this video. But I'll do a video on some refried beans later. But yeah, this definitely goes good together though. And just like how my grandma used to do it, she used to do 2 eggs sunny side up. And a little water don't hurt. Alright, for the last ingredient of this dish, the flour tortilla. You can use corn tortilla, that's fine. I love flour, especially this brand called Fiesta Tortillas. They make some of the best Mexican products out there. And I just love this tortilla. So yeah, when I make these tacos, I make sure I put it in a small flour tortilla. Alright, so we're going to take our flour tortilla that we just heated up, and we're going to be adding a little bit of beans. Just, you know, spread a little bit down there on the bottom. We just want a little bit of love from that beans there. And the best part, do not skip on that chicharron and nopales. Trust me, that stuff is really good. And then we want to top it off with some Queso Fresco. Just crumble it up on there and get you a lot. I love a lot of Queso Fresco on my tacos. Look at that. Beautiful. I love this dish. It reminds me of my grandma, and it's really delicious. So, if you're new to my channel, hit that subscribe button so that we can see future videos just like this and many more to come. If you have any comments or questions or anything you want to talk about this recipe, go ahead and leave it down in the comment section.
Thank you so much for watching. I truly appreciate it. I'll leave the full recipe down in the video description. And while you're at it, check out these 3 other videos. Now y'all be beautiful and take care.